Well, here we are again. This time, 100 days after the original video that kind of preceded this whole mess, this whole journey. Hello, my name is Ian. If you don't remember, or if you just haven't read the name of the channel, I do things from time to time, and it's been 100 days since I left. And now it's Thanksgiving. So I wanted to sort of provide an update to where I've been and give just a few things that I'm thankful for. So from when we last talked, which was my birthday, I was just about to start a job in a children's resale shop. And I was also planning on returning to college for a master's in interdisciplinary studies, where they focus on digital gaming and publishing. So, a month after I got the job, due to economic reasons, I lost it, which wasn't great, but not much you can do. It was just a series of unfortunate incidents that it's not really my thing to divulge in this case. But no matter, at least I would be able to, have more time to study for my GRE, which thankfully I did pass, with good, so I'll have that in the back pocket. And why did I say have it in the back pocket? Well, as I was submitting this application, turns out, the school that I was applying to, that I specifically applied to because of the concentrations they have, actually no longer were doing those concentrations within interdisciplinary studies. So I essentially lost out on application fee money and, to an extent, GRE test money to false advertisement. That was also, disappointing, to say the least. So, after that, I was kind of in a bit of a rut, sorts, but things turned around a little bit. I managed to find a new job, and now I work in a different resale shop. This one in my local mall, and it's a kind of it's a toy store / a video game / game console resale store. And it's pretty cool. I get paid slightly more, though it's also a bit sketchy in terms of how they pay me. But I get paid slightly more. I get to interact with video games and, with people, and just have that sort of kind of, hey, this is something to do, really. Coworkers are nice. I worked them. They're fine. Sorry, a little pop-up came on the screen there. Okay, really time to address the elephant in the room. How have I been doing mentally? And to be honest, not well, really. Ever since I've left, I've grown increasingly paranoid. over making mistakes, and just it kind of leaves me like sometimes freezing, which isn't fun. I've gotten a few, panic, not anxiety, attacks like that. It's sometimes difficult to kind of speak my mind, particularly with my parents. Not that they're doing anything wrong, of course not, but what they are trying to do to help isn't really what I'm needing. Really, I just need friends again. Of course, having to leave my old friends, y'all who know, well, it took a toll. I almost want to like it to being traumatizing, because it's like, but I don't want to like do that whole. I don't want to like steal valor. In the terms of you know what I mean. But it's like, oh, here's this one thing, this family I have, this kind of found family that keeps me sane, keeps me happy, keeps me interacting, and then oops, you don't have that anymore, and you're in a place where you just moved back to a town that you haven't really stayed in, so you don't really have any connections, and you're not really friends with your coworkers or anything like that, and you don't really know the places to go. It's just like, oh, you're very lonely, and you're very sad. So that hasn't been all that great. Really, the moments of solace are kind of, one is just like going to the library, or going to the nearby park, or just kind of going to some place, empty, really, and just sitting in the emptiness and not thinking for a bit. Because really, that's a lot of it now. It's the brain speaking more and more, and just trying to avoid doing idiotic things, and trying to say the right thing or do the right thing, and you're never sure if you're interpreting things correctly. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Memory's not been good either, but that's part of it's part of this whole thing now with my condition. It's not really a condition, it's just a thing I am now. I don't like it. I really don't. And I try to drown it out with videos and music, but of course this whole little funk, one could call it, that I've been in means that any sort of creative projects that I try to endeavor on just kind of fizzle, or never really get further along. So no Wolf song or anything like that. He keeps making promises that he can't keep. Ain't that a fun little joke? Not to say, of course, that I haven't been making things. I had a few song ideas and a few song projects. Some that I try to do with other folk, but then those folk never get back to me, so it's just demos. stuck to myself kind of thing. Yeah. You know, if I may be a bit more truthful with y'all, I wish I could come back. I wish that I could undo these actions that I took. I wish I wasn't me, you know? I wish I didn't really have the sort of kind of tendencies to just spout whatever and not really be too appropriate for whomever I'm speaking to in any audience. Yeah, not a fan of the mind space right now. And as much as I want to go back, I don't think, I'm terrified that I never can, and I'm terrified that I've lost you forever. And that's, to lose someone, some people, something, anything, forever, and not even have the chance to give an ending to it, a close, some sense of closure. I mean, it's been haunting me for 100 days. Gosh, you know what I sound like? I sound like an ex, a hung up ex that now and then is like, I still miss you. But I do miss you all a lot. And anyway, enough sad sap stuff. What am I thankful for? You know, it's the season, or at least for the American folk. So I'm thankful for my family. Generic, I know, but despite all their flaws, they're still nice to have around. I'm thankful for music, and really, and explorers and discoverers and researchers, because without them, we wouldn't have songs like The Defendants, There's a Man, Who's, Ulterior Motives, and then Fex's Subways of Your Mind, aka the most mysterious song on the internet. Oh my gosh. When I found out they'd found that song, it was fantastic to hear. I'm thankful to all the artists and creatives whose work that I've watched over these past 100 days. Documentaries about people like Ava Lynn, about speedrunners in the Mario community, about lunar water, you know, in the Silent Sea, the sci-fi series. There's, to name all the films and projects and artistry and just awesome things that I've seen, it wouldn't do any of them justice. But there are some talented folks out there, and I am so glad that the internet, no matter how shitty it is, it allows me to see so much art. I'm thankful for sunsets. I'm thankful for the wind. Thankful for fall. The word brisk. It's my favorite word. And I'm thankful for y'all, for the time we have together, for listening to me, for taking me in, for giving a damn about the pieces of art that I make. I'm very critical of myself in just about every action that I do. And even like, saying how sad I am, there's always a voice like, you're not actually sad, it's all fake, you're actually a monster, which sucks, because I don't want to listen to it, I really don't. But I'm thankful that when I needed you, you were there. And while you're not there anymore, the time we had together is still there. So I am thankful for that. Well, I should probably get to bed. Thanksgiving is today now, but probably tomorrow. And I don't know how many folks will see this now. But, I'll go. But I'll leave you with one thing. It's still technically a demo, but it's a nice little thing. And it doesn't really have to do anything, but it kind of does. Thank you. So long. Take care. And good night. Complicate the message. Muddle up intentions. Wondering how you read the time. Terrify pretensions. Overwhelm the senses. You and I'll be fine. I believe in numbers. I believe in math. I believe that we'll be fine. Double up the medley, double up the harmony. Maybe Mozart would be proud. Double up on May days, triple down on black days. Maybe I will win this round. I believe in numbers. I believe in math. I believe that we'll be fine. I believe in music. I believe in craft. All that's left to do is die. Concentrate the message, simplify intentions. You and I'll be fine. Tonight's the lesson. Simplify equations. U plus I is 1.